Irene Natijova is a small-scale farmer in Mukono whose livelihood is solely dependent on agriculture. Natijova says changing weather patterns have revised their crop growth season.
There is a challenge of shortened period of production. For example, if you are expecting the season to start in February and then you plant in April, that will not be a very good season, because once you plant late, you will attract insects, pesticides and diseases to eat the crops which you are planting.
She attributes this behavior of industries on waste disposal.
These factories are affecting us as farmers. They release toxic waste that affects our soils.
The farmer challenges National Environmental Management Authority to scale up their mandate.
They should put stringent policies that regulate these factories. At the end of the day, it's us Ugandans that are affected.
She says the quality of soil has declined due to the waste dumped. She calls on government to reskill farmers on how to make it productive.
Government should provide the testing materials for our soil, and they should be based in our sub-counties, so that when I want to know the amount of urea, amount of phosphorus in that soil, the nutrients there, I just go to talk to the extension services provider, and then they come and test our soil.
Hakim Ballerine, Regional Chairperson, East and Southern Africa Small-Scale Farmers Forum, ESAF, observes farming methods will address food security.
The country is food insecure. We do not even have food reserves because the agricultural sector cannot build more food reserves. Let us look at the post-harvest handling issues. The extension service providers are not there to make sure that post-harvest handling is handled very well. Drying facilities are not anywhere.
He says the latest climate frustrations are born by behavior of superpowers.
USA, India, and others there, Japan and Germany, those are the leading countries which pollute most. And on the continent of Africa, South Africa is 13th. On the global, South Africa is 13th. And it is the only country amongst the first 20 countries which are highly polluting, which has been named. So it means that Uganda, even if we are to be accused of polluting, our contribution is still minimal. We are not as such as so high.
This comes at a time when countries are meeting in Glasgow, Scotland for the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference. The parties have made commitments to mitigate climate change. Ballerino says government only invests 10% in agriculture, despite the sector identified as the backbone.
More funding, at least 80%, and you see if this sector will not transform. There are very many issues which can be taken. Extension services is not there, irrigation system is not there, mechanization is not there.
Changing weather has led to changing fortunes to Uganda's food basket. Experts say Uganda's backbone is struggling to have a meaningful impact. Eve Masawi, CTV, PM Edition.